Critical
Indiana's,
thinking.
Indiana's like Texas. They way behind.
Whatever. Critical thinking. Mike says civics. I don't even know what civics is.
I
When
think
I was elementary, I had weekly religious education. So that means prayer. They took prayer out of schools.
uh-huh.
Pledge
Anything else?
allegiance.
Huh? You said
The
pledge of allegiance.
pledge allegiance.
I wasn't saying that no way. So
Which stand one nation under God, individual and liberty and justice for all. And
y'all sitting there.
that's where the Pledge of Allegiance actually lied. Justice for all.
Yeah, I'm not worshiping the flag. Don't hurt. What's up, she? Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, they don't do it here. I wouldn't know because I know my kids are homeschooled, so she wouldn't know. No, no way. So we got wood shop, automotive, home ec, cursive writing, critical thinking, civics, prayer, pledge of allegiance. Do y'all think? Oh, so civics is teaching how government works. I wouldn't want to take. I would want to take that no way.
Didn't they remove some activities for like sports or band or didn't they remove some of those things from the school as well?
I know band's still going. Some sports still going. CC, did they remove any other stuff like that from y'all?
Let me see.
Not as I know of.
You and Cece, the youngest two of it, ain't it?
I know that's
Uh,
right.
Yeah,
so Bliss said art
y'all should
was
know
court.
all this.
Art was court.
Okay, I
So
know
art.
something.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like the kids that I pick up, because I pick up teen children, they still got sports. They got band, they got basketball, football, baseball. They
Yeah.
still got those.
But I don't
Hmm.
think it's all schools.
Well, the schools that the kids that I pick up from here in Indiana, they still got sports.
Yeah, most of the schools still have sports.
Yeah.
Most of the high schools still has the sport.
I
Like
figured they took out all the skills and left the sports because they figured the kids can get money with the sports instead of the skills.
Sad.
Exactly. So Bliss said they took out art. I remember me taking art class too. Can y'all think of anything else? What subjects did they take out of school that needs to be still taught now?
That's a good question.
I guess we need the chat to chime in because don't any of us have any kids in school.
Especially our young folk.
Hey, so Bliss, they still got 4-H here.
They got 4-H. My grandson is
Yeah.
a 4-H.
They still got 4-H clubs here.
Yeah.
And beta.
Don't hurt the Harvard said cursive writing is still here if you homeschool. Facts. And the kids about to learn it. No. Yeah.
DHA. Oh, he's speaking to somebody. Don't hurt
They
the
still
horse.
got Girl Scouts too here. I've seen the Girl Scouts here as well. Do they still got the Girl
That's
Scouts
not
where
a school
y'all live?
activity, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
Yeah,
not a
with them
school
expensive
activity.
cookies.
I
That's
know
not.
Did they, I know. Did they have dance in school?
They
Yeah.
still got dance.
Okay.
They have it in the high school.
I homeschool, so I have the club because we are at this school homeschool. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my car running over. I homeschool too. So I know, but I still do know they done took a lot of the stuff home ec class. So home ec class is still home economics, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So they do still have that.
No.
No, they don't have it.
Oh,
Hey, girl,
okay.
dad.
Hey, Homestead
So
Rachel.
That's why majority of the girls can't cook now. If you CCA, you be Ubering and going to McDonald's, Burger King, all that.
Excuse
That is not true.
you.
I had home ec.
What is middle?
And home ec
Uh,
didn't teach much about food as much as they did sewing and taking care of little eggs or them little baby
so
dolls and
sex
stuff like that.
education, do they still offer that in school? Sex education?
Yeah, but they do it the wrong way.
Wow.
Kids don't need to know what they're teaching. Kids don't need to know, and the only thing they should say a boy and a girl, but they want to say girl, girl, boy, boy. All that mess is a lie. So that ain't got
That's
nothing to do.
true. Homestead Ranger said
I'm
kids
wondering how that works now in schools.
I wouldn't even know because my child would participate in that mess.
Well,
Kids
I
in
know
my
that they
area
supposed
don't
to
have
be.
homework.
I
Huh?
know.
Kids
Well,
don't have
yeah, they
homework
don't
these
bring
days.
books home no more.
Because
No
Some
more
I
bringing
have,
remember
books
back
home.
some.
in the day when we went on summer break, we had a summer homework pack, a summer pack. Do they
Yep.
even still do that?
They don't even send them books home. Them kids don't have to bring books to school. They don't get books from school. They get them iPads, and all they do is play games on them.
Wow. They're
Some
teaching about
places
other
do.
things. I hear some type of some noise. I don't know what it is. Let me see if that's me.
So you making the noise and blaming everybody else?
No, it's me because I'm at my daughter's and them. They doing all kind of stuff back here.
Thank you, Jigs.
The
That was
whi-
not me.
the high pitched whistling that's coming from
That's
them
coming
kids.
from CC side. Mute your phone, CC.
Well,
Yeah.
she kind of take after David now. So.
Okay, CC, come on back. Come on back, CC.
Cece said, I'm leaving Texas. I ain't coming back. Y'all keep bothering me.
She go, don't hurt the harvest said they're teaching about other things that I don't agree with for my little ones to learn. Facts. That's why McKen's
Tenfold,
homeschool.
tenfold.
That's
And
why she
can you?
homeschool.
What's an example of that?
What?
Of what they teaching that you don't want your kids to learn?
Sex
What Jay
education.
just said? Sex education,
Sex
boy and boy,
education.
girl and girl.
They're not teaching. They're not
So
teaching
that
sex.
is, oh, okay. Don't hurt the heart is good.
You
And
can opt
So
and
out.
that
it's not only that. It's also same sex parents.
Yes.
You know, to be inclusive with that as well.
You could be what you want to be. Your mom and daddy had you a boy, but you could be a little Fruit Loop. Don't get mad at I don't get mad at me, y'all. I'm just cutting the
I
fool.
mean, that's the truth, though. Just because you practice that, everybody don't practice that, and I don't need my kid learning it.
That's it. It-
So,
I heard about that. I didn't know. I've heard people talk about that on like social media, which is unbelievable. What I've heard that they teaching these kids. I don't understand what's going on. What is really going on?
hey, Happy
well,
Mac. Happy Mac said that's
they have
nothing
a
Hey,
children should
Happy
be seen.
Mac, welcome in.
criteria now,
Hey, Janet.
and when they teach the kids, they have to go by that criteria. They're not teaching kids the way they used to. They go by criteria now.
So who came up with that criteria?
Some sorry son of a biscuit eater.
Don't hurt the harvest said that is the normal for there to be two dads and two moms in a household. And my kid don't need to know that.
That's
Tenfold.
normal.
That is
That
not normal.
but see, that's what they're thinking. The reason why they
Is
teach
that
that.
so? You mean that's what they're teaching them?
Yeah, that is okay.
Wow.
And there's no such thing
Everybody
as
need to be homeschooling.
who you telling. Ain't
Happy
no such
Max
thing.
said it's abuse talking to little kids about sex.
It ain't no such thing as two men, two women in a household. That's blasphemy and everything else that's wrong. But let me get
The
something straight.
school.
Those that are
Wait a
in the
minute.
chat, if that's your life, hey, I'm happy for you. I love you. I don't think everything should be taught to kids.
That's
And
true.
if it is, I think it's up to the parents to teach their kids that if they want to, not some school.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I seen a video on YouTube, but this mama went up to the school because one of the teachers was teaching that and she had a flag, and that lady went up there and went off. She said, "This is not your job to put your sexual orientation on my children. You're supposed to be teaching them what you're supposed to teach them and not that BS." She went off.
Tenfold, tenfold,
Right,
tenfold.
yeah. Welcome in.
Maybe this is a chat I'm not welcome in. What you mean, Janet? You not welcome? Everybody's welcome. Now, if you want to come up on the panel, come on up on here so we can talk.
These are
The
all
rich,
just, everybody's opinions and their feelings and thoughts about things. But that,
Right.
like
That's
J3 said, it's the individual and however you
yeah,
want to raise
that's
your
true,
kid.
right.
Yeah.
and that's true. The rich people came up with the way they want to teach the kids in order for them to go and get a job.
And that's the thing right there is back when I was in school, they taught you a trade so that you can work wherever you want to work. But now they just want you to go through school so that you can get a job and work and work and work. And when you finish working, die, and your child take over working.
That's what they're teaching them. Happy Max said, "I am an adult and I don't want to know that. I don't want to know what any two adults do behind closed doors, and behind closed doors is where it belongs." Hey, Kenny,
Tenfold.
welcome in. Welcome in. Now, anybody wants to come up here and discuss what subjects did they take out of school that needs to still be taught now? I put the link in the chat. I'll drop it again.
And I'll go. I'll start it. They should have kept auto mechanic in the school because you got
Yeah.
young men right now. If they get a flat, they acting like the woman. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I resent that.
Well, my Renaissance grandma. It's just an example. It's
I
just an
do too.
example. It's just an example. My wife, she knows how to change a tire, but the bad part about it is, I told my wife, I said, go out there and get your tire and get your jack and all that stuff, and I'll show you how to change a tire and all that. They don't have. She's got a Kia. They don't have all that stuff in there. They don't have a jack in there.
Hey, Queen.
The new car, they don't put all that stuff in there. They just put something in there for you to blow the tire up a little bit so you can go somewhere, or you call somebody to get some help.
So did they?
So Happy
So did
Mac
they?
said they want everyone to go to college and get a degree in something absolutely useless so they can be in debt for decades. And that's true
Yes.
because the man
Hmm.
that
Yeah.
I picked up today, he said he went to school for business financing and something else. And he is actually a professional chef today. He owns a food truck. So he went to school to pay all of that money for nothing, and he's not even working in what he went to school for.
Right.
Well, if he took a business degree, if he's
You
got a food
messing
truck,
up.
am I breaking up?
Hey, Shiny, welcome
No,
in.
Okay, then maybe he's using his business degree with his food truck.
no, but it was something else. It had nothing to do with the business that he was in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Uh,
right.
they they took a lot of men's sports for equal rights.
Yeah.
Hey, Shiny, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey,
I was getting
Queen.
ready to bring up a point. I forgot what it was, dog. Oh,
Was it about auto shop?
no. About the people going to college and all that stuff.
Yeah.
My grandson is going to the 7th grade. We getting letters here already talking about college. He can get a college
Wow.
loan. He's going to the 7th grade, and let us come in and tell him he can get a college loan and all that stuff. I said, now that don't make no sense. The boy ain't even hit high school yet.
Now Queen said she went to school and not even in the field she went to school for.
Well,
Prime
Yeah.
example there.
well, let me put it
Cause
this
I
way.
know a lady right now. She went to fashion school, got her degree in fashion, and this lady owns an insurance company. She
Well,
never did pursue fashion.
I went in the military because that's what I intended to do. After the military, I also went to college. I got a degree sitting right there on the wall and haven't worked in it not one day.
Wow.
Well, we already know it's their intention to keep us in debt.
Yes.
True. True. And that's true. So
Now,
I and Derek said they took out automotive. Um Homestead Rachel mentioned wood shop.
Right.
We already talked about home X because home X, I think everybody in the world needs to know how to cook.
Well, hold it now. Let's go back to the auto mechanic because
Okay.
after my Renaissance mama done chewed me a hole because I said
Not.
no, but seriously, the young men when I was in school, one good thing I could say, and I thank the Lord for my mother's boyfriend, he taught me how to work on cars. When I was in high school and I went to auto mechanic, they were showing me stuff that I already know. And I forgot what the thing was. The guy said, I don't care if you made an F in my class. I tell you what, I will give you an A for the whole semester if you figure out this one little solution. And I forgot what it was, but the thing to it is, it was pretty common
Somebody
that the
rattling
boys,
something.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to open my package. I'm sorry. Look, I'll put it on
Just
mute.
mute yourself, sweetie.
I know how to mute it now.
Okay.
I
Just
think
mute it
this,
until you get it open.
I
She
forgot what it
did.
was. I forgot what it was, but it was a simple little question anybody could have answered. But the point to this, the only one got an A in the class was folks that did auto mechanic before and me. But it was so simple that everybody in the whole class got an A for the whole semester. But they didn't know a simple little thing. And the basic,
Oh, really?
I know what it is. That little metal knob sitting on the floor, what is it used for? And he said, if you could tell me what it was used for, you'll get an A in this class. If you could tell me what that little metal piece on the floor is. Do anybody here know what a metal piece of, on your floor in your car is? I'm not talking about the brake or the gas.
I ain't never seen no metal piece on my floor.
Well, I ain't never seen no metal piece in the floor in
Oh,
my
okay. A
unless you
metal
talking
piece
about the
of.
shift gear. I mean, unless you
Okay.
Are you
talking
talking?
about the shift.
Not the shift. This is right down where your gas pedal and your brakes at right there. There's a little piece of metal sticking out the floor. What is it used for?
I ain't never
No,
seen
I ain't
that.
got no metal
I
sticking out of
seen it,
my
but I
floor.
don't know what it's for.
Okay, let me turn it back.
I don't have
It's
one.
not on y'all cars now.
It
This
was
is when
back
I
in the
was
day.
in school.
Was
Hmm
it a
Well,
That
how
parking
little
far are you
brake?
piece.
taking us back? Because maybe some of us wasn't here back then.
Was it a parking
That was
brake?
my Renaissance. You got me beat. Don't be playing me like that.
Happy Mac. Wait a minute, Jigs, y'all. Happy
Is it the
Mac. What is
parking brake?
BOCES? What is BOCES? Happy Mac. Okay.
But no, it's not the clutch. That no, in order to have a
Is
clutch,
it
you
a
gotta have
parking
stick shift.
brake?
You try the
No,
thing that
Is
opens
it
up
a brake?
the
no,
hood release,
no.
It's the
Are you ta-
parking brake.
or
Let
is
me
it
give
the
you a hint.
the
fuel?
emergency
Is
brake.
it the fuel? Fuel where
No,
you put your fuels in?
no. It had.
What is?
I put it this
Not in
way.
the middle of the floor.
It's right on the side on the floor. It was a little piece of metal sticking up, about the size of a pop bottle cap, And it
Man,
sits
Jess, we
right.
didn't have no 1920 car. Don't none of us know nothing about
I've
that.
seen that, but I don't know what it was. I don't know
It's
what
your
it was.
it's your
I hope
flasher.
it
You know how your
What?
vehicles
what?
flash now? You
It was
hit
on the
that,
floor?
it was on the floor.
That's crazy. They
Wow.
did not like a certain group learning a trade and making
Right.
money.
Right. And now the thing with that is, if you can work on a car, you can make money, you can become a mechanic, all these certain things. They didn't want you to do that in school. They took it out because I rather I'd rather fix my own car than have to pay $500 for somebody else to come and just put a fuse in my car. Majority of the cars
That's
that we
true, Rachel.
majority of the cars that we have now, they're gonna charge. Good example, my Dodge truck, 2008. Me and my wife went to Florida for our anniversary. The drive shaft fell out of the truck.
Hey, Annaletta Garden.
They told me it would cost me
Fine.
three
Hey,
thousand
Dana.
dollars.
Spring.
They told me it would cost me $3,000 to fix my truck. I said no. I called somebody to tow my truck back from from Florida to Georgia. That cost me $100. When I got up under my truck to see what they were talking about, it only cost me $50 to fix my truck.
Wow.
The
Hey,
screws,
Nikki.
it was U-bolts. The U-bolts were still there, and the nuts that went on the U-bolt, all they did was just fell down in a little pocket. Everything was there, but they wanted to charge me $3,000 to fix my vehicle.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that dumb. I said, I'm not going to pay you no $3,000 because I know what's wrong with my vehicle. I had them tow my vehicle all the way back home, cost me $100. That was it.
Hey, Nikki.
Now, $3,000 compared to $150,
I know that's right.
and another, I vowed to stop working on the cars because I worked on cars so much. I bought me a 1990 car. I said, I'm not working on vehicles no more. So what happened? My son drives a 18-wheeler now. I didn't know I know how to work on 18-wheelers, but I do
Okay,
because stuff I
Jay.
learned in school.
Did they have plumbing and electrical classes in school?
Yes, that
So
was
they
part
don't
of
have that now.
the wood shop.
Okay. So Happy Mac, that BOCES, I think Indiana have some type of schooling for the high schoolers because I done took them to something that I dropped them off at, and they do offer like medical, um, I think automotive science and a couple of other things that they can take up while they're in school for the high schoolers. And
They
it's
call
called the
it a
McKinsey.
career center.
Yeah, but it's called the McKinsey something.
McKenzie Career Center. My daughter
Yeah,
went there. When she left
yeah.
when she left high school, she had her CNA and everything like that. So yeah, they have these career centers.
So
They
for
named
those of
that
you
after your
all who just
granddaughter,
coming in,
Tampa.
huh?
They named that after your granddaughter.
I guess
McKenzie
so.
Career Center.
So for you all that's coming in, the subject tonight is what subjects did they take out of school that needs to be still taught now. And we made a list. So far, we came up with wood shop, automotive, home ec, cursive writing, critical thinking, civics, prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, art. They're not sending homework home, no summer packs. Some people said 4-H clubs, plumbing, and electrical. If y'all know any other, put it in the chat. So, what's up with the no homework? Because we had homework almost every day.
Baby,
Every day.
tons of it.
I'm not understanding. And in the
Tons
summer, we
of
had a summer pack.
And your backpack had about 6 or 7 thick books in it. They don't do that no more.
Yeah, them kids
Homestead
could
of Rachel
barely.
said Black history, but now they talking about they only teaching history.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I love YouTube for fixing stuff. Garage told my mom that her van needed a power steering pump, $600. Took YouTube advice saying it was the screen in the power steering tank. I put in a new one for $23.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
yeah,
And the thing, even with the vehicles and stuff now, they didn't want you to do it in school, but people are not dumb. They're gonna learn how. You might be a shade tree mechanic, but you're gonna learn how to work on cars. That's why everything now is totally changing. It's more electrical in there, and there. Well, they won't be able to get this tool. They won't. They have to take it to the shop to get it done. Them folks could change a tire for you, and it's $75 an hour. You're gonna be sitting in the room waiting, and it done took them an hour and a half to change a tire. So that's what, $150? Because they ain't
yeah,
gonna charge you half. They're gonna charge you if they went over 30 minutes, they're gonna charge you the whole price.
true. They took cosmetology out. Yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
girls be able to take cosmetology.
yeah.
That's why I learned how to change a tire. I'm not paying you something that I can do.
That's it. It's not hard. You just gotta take your time and don't worry about breaking your nails. Break the nails, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
That's true. That's true.
But
So
I know my Renaissance grandma. If her car stop on her, hey, I'm on Roosevelt Street. Get on over here. 2 minutes later, 2 minutes later, somebody there to fix her tire, fix her car.
I know G Hud said that was triple A for. You could call me triple A because I'm going out there, pop that trunk, get that jack out, get that lug wrench, put that joint up under that tie, up
That's
under
it.
that car, jack. I'm gonna loosen up them lugs before I jack it, and then when I jack it up, I'm gonna finish taking it off, baby. I'm not finna wait on you so I can pay you 150 or more to change something I can do.
That's
And
it.
they take forever. If you're not in
To get
emergency
there.
on the road, they can take like 2, 3 hours before they come and fix a tire. Not worth
Dinah
it.
said someone. Yeah, it is, and that's ridiculous. So I mean, I get it. You don't want to be dirty. You don't want no grease and no dirt and no oil all on you, baby. I don't want to be stranded on the side of nobody's road. I don't, because you don't know what might happen. Hey, Nikki. So they took out
Wood
what was
shop,
it?
wood
Wood
shop.
shop and
Yeah.
prayer. So what do y'all think about them taking the prayer out? Do you think that's something that need to be put back into school?
Hold on. You ain't gonna jump over wood shop like that. We gonna get the prayer. We gonna get the prayer. But wood shop is another one as well.
Yeah, and that's a
The,
lot of them. We got a
the,
list.
the majority of the people, a I
So
say
did they
majority of
teach brick masonry at y'all school? Cause
no,
down in Mississippi, they taught it down there in Mississippi.
no, they didn't do brick masonry in school. I learned that on
Yeah,
the
they
outside.
taught it at our high school.
They the average person get a hammer and a nail and don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to read a ruler. The simple stuff that, as being a man, you should know that you can continue or get a job anywhere. They don't know.
Why it have to be a man all the time?
Exactly.
I'm so
Try
tired
doing
of you saying
everything
that.
yourself. Exactly, Cece.
Just
Exactly.
say, people don't know how.
So
Happy
when they do the
Max says,
when they teach the girls about pregnancy and stuff in the class, do you think I want to be in there?
You
you
should
need to
be.
be in
You
there because you
contribute to
part
it.
of it. You was part
Should
of
be
it.
right there. Should be right there.
Try doing everything yourself. Be bold. If you mess up, you lost nothing. If you fix it, good on you, and you save a ton of money and you learned a new skill. I'm gonna
I
add
think
that happen, Matt.
I think I'm gonna come to South Carolina just to punch Cece in the chest. She's trying to dog me out.
Wood shop is a great skill to have. Yeah, Nikki said, Jax, you should be in that sex education class, the baby class,
Mm-hmm.
the baby making class, because you can't
No,
get pregnant by
I should
herself.
have been teaching the class actually. There's a certain way if you want a boy. There's a certain way you got to do. If you want a girl, just do anything.
Well, I must have did anything because I had 4 girls.
Right. Do you drink
Didn't care.
coffee? Do you drink?
No.
Well, not you, but he need to drink coffee.
Do they even teach kids how to tell time with the clock with the second? I don't think they
Nope.
do that either.
Nope.
They
Nope.
don't do that neither.
My grandson knows military time
Yes, they do here.
because my truck is set on military. Even my watch is set on military, and my grandson, because I always talk military time, he knows military time. But when somebody said, "Oh, it's 3:15," he said, "What time is that?"
15.
And I say 15. Then I say
He's
15:15. He know what it means.
You sound like my husband, Jax.
You got a good man there.
If anybody else wants to come up and join the topic on what subjects did they take out of school that needs to be still taught, now, y'all welcome. I dropped the link. Annalita Garden says she prefer military time. I had to teach
Right.
myself that because I couldn't read. One day I was reading the clock and I was like, what in the Sam Sasha did this clock turn from 12 to 13? What in the world? And I had to so somebody was like, that's 1 o'clock. I'm like,
Hey,
how that's
Sister
1 o'clock? It's
Jamie.
got 13 up there.
That's 1 o'clock.
Clock.
So I actually had to sit there and teach myself military time because when you go to most hospitals, they got military time up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hey, putting you both out. Hey, Official Jamie, welcome in.
He can come on over here, Nikki. I got a shed he can move into.
What's
No, he
up,
might not wanna
David?
do it.
What's up,
That's all
David?
metal. Dog, David done
Oh,
creeped in.
Nikki, Homestead of Rachel said the old school math was taken out. They teach a new method of math. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because I don't know what they teaching today.
I don't either, honey.
Now, let me throw something in on that. Now you have the Asian children. I said when I had kids, I wanted to go to China or Korea. Them kids go to school 6.5 days a week. Those kids are extremely intelligent, book wise. Our children, they don't teach them like over there do. Them kids gonna learn what's in that book, and they're gonna learn what's reality.
When do
You
they
don't-
be with their parents if it's 6.5 days a week?
Well, they get to be with their parents after school.
Oh my gosh.
That's the plan. The
I
parents.
know.
The thing to it is, they want the children to be educated. And a good example, even in Korea, after you graduate high school, you got to go in the military. You got to go do, I think it's 3 or 4 years you got to do in the military. After you do your 3 or 4 years, you can get out and do whatever you want to do. But once you graduate high school, you got to go in the military. Here, you might want to go in the military. You don't have to go in the military. But if we say you got to go, you got to go. No. In Korea, you go into the military.
I saw it, Official Jamie. I got it.
That Korean group that sing, and 5 boys that sing, the group didn't split up, but I believe 2 of them had to go in the military. So they still singing and stuff, but 2 of them actually had to leave to go to the military.
How you know that stuff?
Because I like my Katusas as well.
I got a question. Do they still teach driver ed in school?
If you pay for it,
I don't
Hey
know.
man,
if you
Do
pay
they
for
start?
it,
It used to be free here, or they charge now?
they
I,
charge now. You have to pay for it. And that way, the car's insured and stuff like that.
Phew.
I one of my children took no, two of them took driver's education, and the third one, I'm like, look, they ain't getting no more of my money. So we just let her learn. We just taught her. But yeah.
Homestead Rachel said not in my local school because I know when I was going to high school they had free driver's ed, and if you wanted to learn
Hmm.
how to drive, you had to take it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Right.
Had
Happy
to
it's
We had
Matt
start
said
dri-
at
no,
this.
not here in decades.
Yeah.
we had
Annalise Garner
driver's
said
ed
they
in
still
school.
teach driver's ed there.
We had driver's ed in school, and they also had a vehicle. We had a big parking lot at our school. They'll take you driving in the parking lot, and when you feel that you're ready to take the test or whatever, they send you outside to the real the real people to take the test.
do they still have swimming? And they done took everything else. Do they
Yeah,
let the
they
poor
have
kids?
swimming here.
They do have swimming.
Yeah, you have to know how to swim to graduate high school.
That's
Oh,
supposed to be everywhere, but I guess I slipped by.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Mackenzie don't know how to swim, but I want a teacher, and they told me I can take her up there and join the YMCA,
Hmm.
and they'll teach her
Hmm.
how to swim.
mm-hmm.
Right.
I took my
They
daughter to the
done.
Y and they almost let her drown right in front of
That's
my face.
see there. That's why you gotta
Huh.
be right there.
Right in front of my face. The lady sitting in front of me said, "Somebody's child is drowning out there." I'm like,
So,
and so I
we,
went to the door and they gonna yell at me tonight, "You're not allowed to come in this door. Do you think I cared about that? Get my child out of that water.
I
You
know
over there
that's
playing with this little young Coca-Cola bottle shaped and you letting my child freaking drown over here."
TLC in the garden. How did your daughter's first day at work turn out? Not at my school. No swimming here. We don't have a pool.
mm,
What pool? No swimming. No,
We
you
didn't
don't.
have a
I
pool
can't
either.
swim. I was transfer to school. I know how to swim, but we
we
ain't
we
going
had
to nobody's swimming pool right now.
we had a pool at the very bottom of our school. You go down some steps, and then you see the big pool in there.
In the gym, they had it at our school. In the gym, when
mhm.
people were taking up swimming, you know how they racing with the swimming. What is it called? Is it swim
Replay
meet?
race.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. But
yeah.
they had it. They had it. So, but I want her to learn how to swim. I learned as an adult. David can learn
Okay,
how to swim.
Crystal.
Hey,
Yeah.
Country Hustle, did you get my email, bro? I sent you an email, Country Hustle.
He said driving and listening.
Oh, he's
He
driving.
driving and listen, like I be doing, driving and listen.
You be driving and listening and writing and texting and everything.
I don't know who you talking about. I think that other girl you talking about. That's that
Okay.
other girl. That's that other girl named Pam.
Oh,
Tampa don't
okay.
do that. Tampa pay attention to the road. So,
Pam something.
uh,
I
if
think you need
y'all
to
had to choose out of all the things that we were talking about, they took out of the school, which one would be your number one pick that they need to put back in the school today?
prayer. They need to learn how to pray, and they need to continuously pray every day for each one of them.
Okay, Country Hustle.
Yeah.
My Renaissance CC, don't hurt the harvest. What y'all say?
I would say cursive along with telling time on the regular clock because those two are
Okay.
still around.
I would
Well,
say
I would
mostly
say
religious
I
education.
would say Black History.
I would say home ec. Y'all need to stop in there boiling these noodles or putting them in the microwave and learn how to cook some food.
And then the Pledge of Allegiance, they still have the children recited here. But when my grandson was in first grade, before that broke out, and we were up there at the school, and they had the kids stand to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Well, my grandson was sitting down in the chair, and one of the teachers gently came over and said, called his name and said, "You have to stand up." And I said, "Excuse me, I'm his grandmother." I said, "But if you really listen to the words, it's really not for us." And when I said it like that, she kind of looked at me funny. I said, "Liberty and justice for all." And then
Well,
she never said anything else to me
I
about him
bet.
standing up to say the Pledge of Allegiance. But she loved me. I loved her. We got along fine. But when we left there, she said, "I understand what you mean." And she said, "Maybe one day our country will get to that." I said, "I'm praying that one day it will get to that." I said, "But to pledge allegiance, I can't teach him to pledge allegiance to a country that does not value him."
well, I was in the military, and we have to pledge allegiance to the flag.
Well, I didn't make him, because it
Yeah.
wasn't liberty and justice for all. And maybe someday it will be. I pray it will be. But right now, for him and for some of us, it's just not that way just right now. And I'm not against this country. I wouldn't live any. But I just didn't force that. I didn't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah,
That's not something I wanted him to memorize at that particular time. I'll put it that way. I just
be,
didn't.
to be truthful, I wouldn't mind living in another country right now.
You and me both. I'm trying to get passports now.
I
Hey,
got my passport.
hey, David. The question was, out of all the subjects that they took out of school, which one would you choose that they actually need to put back in school?
Hmm.
Nope. Civics. Happy Max said civics. Queen said right. Learn how to cook these. I wouldn't eat no. I wouldn't eat a boiled hot dog from somebody young right now. I'm gonna tell y'all something. My daughter called me, which is my oldest daughter. She called me one day and said, "Mama, how long does chicken take to cook?" I said, "It just depends on what kind of chicken you trying to cook. If you trying to bake it, broil it, or grill it." I said, "Well, where did you get the chicken from?" She said she bought it out of the store in the frozen section, so the chicken was already pre-cooked, right? All she had to do was warm it up. I said, "Okay, well, how long does the box say the chicken's supposed to be in the oven?" She said, "I don't know, because I threw the box and I got it." I said, "Well, how long was the chicken in the oven?" She said, "An hour and 30 minutes." I said, "Baby, throw the chicken in the garbage."
Huh? Getting to the dog.
Throw that chicken in the garbage. That chicken dried out. You
Or,
know.
or, or, or save it and make some soup with it.
What David said, the gym. Did they take gym out of school?
Nah, they still got to
Not
have that for everybody playing basketball, football.
physical education.
Yeah. No lies to tech. Even the people in the military don't realize the military is for the prayers of the United States. Mm-mm. I don't know, but it's a lot of things I think they should put back in school, but will they? I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
If it's something to keep us down, it ain't going back in there. I mean, if it's something to raise us up, it's not going back in there.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, I know, David. You went to school just for the pizza.
I
What was
love
your
them pieces.
What was your
Although
favorite
my
class?
stomach could
One.
tolerate.
My sister has to deal with the milk and the turf. And
She left the giblets and the
Shut
neck
up,
and the
Happy
turkey.
Mac.
a lot of people have done that.
Quit telling on your sister. She gonna get you.
A lot of people have done that. Left that whole bag up in there.
Wow. David said that's athletic, not gym. Man, all I know is baby bye. I got one daughter that's cooked. Two of my daughters can cook, but my oldest daughter cannot cook. I wouldn't even eat a boiled egg that she prepared. I can't do it. No.
Well,
I
Was
love my kid, but that kid can't cook.
when she get it out, the yolk still loose in it?
Yeah. Then got the nerve to say she gonna bake a cake. She made a cake. And I said, why does cake look like this? The cake was all crumbled up and she had chocolate icing on the cake. I'm like, what happened to the cake?
mm-mm-mm.
Tonight, woman, you want a piece? No, I don't want it. And it was a box cake. So yeah, home X is something that they need to put back in the school. Is how I'm looking at that food. Oh no, I can cook frosted flakes. Dave said I made a bowl today. Cake crumbles. That's what it is. She and one of my foster kids was the only one that ate that cake. Everybody else looking at her like we not eating that. Girl, we not eating that. It's sad when you burn up a pot of water. You cannot cook. Ooh, I received a tip. But
My daughter tried to cook some macaroni with no water or no milk. I came home, the whole pot was burnt up. I said, what did it? Well, I was trying to cook some macaroni. They put no liquid in it.
Well,
now, my daughter called herself let Mackenzie cook her noodles in the microwave, right? And I'm like, why you got her letting her do that? You need to do that. Pay attention, right? So she old enough to learn how to cook the noodles in the microwave. I said, okay. So Mackenzie one day, I don't know if she was rushing, whatever she was doing, she was on her phone, on her tablet, trying to look at her tablet. She wanted to fix her some noodles. She go put the noodles in the microwave, come back in here, jump on this tablet. Next thing I know, the smoke alarm going. She done put the noodles in the bowl with no water and put it in the microwave.
How that gonna work? That's dried out.
We in here choking because it was smoked out so bad. And I'm like, don't you ever touch that microwave no more. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know what it say. Excuse me, CC. And I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. Excuse me, CC. How do you do that? CC, can I get you to teach her how to cook, please? Her gift is something else. Her gift got to be something else. Cause microwave noodles with no water, baby. Bye. Happy Max said, I feel dumb. I don't know how to cook noodles in microwave.
That don't make no sense.
Serious?
I can't eat no noodles. I ate noodles so much for when I was younger. By the time I turned 17, I was burnt out. I wasn't eating no noodles. And I had to put my noodles on the stove. I could never microwave them. It's something about the noodles on the microwave. They don't seem like they done.
They done if you cook them long enough.
Critical thinking skills, please. They need to bring that back.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Look, David said, "My Renaissance, you are just beautiful sitting up there. Wow, amazing skin. Let me put her big so y'all can see the
No,
beauty."
Look, I'm gonna be like my Renaissance grandma because I got me
thank
some
you,
soap
David.
and some spices and all kind of stuff.
I know
If
she
you
done gave her meat. That's why that skin look like that. I'm gonna give her
Uh-huh.
meat.
All right.
please.
Your soap is the bomb diggity.
It
Oh,
smells
snapper
so
dude.
good.
I'm gonna have to get me some soap because I still ain't found my soap. I think they use my soap.
Yeah.
I still smell an inkling of it.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it does.
Jake, did you get out in the garden and work today?
I picked blueberries today.
All right.
And then
Don't hurt the harvest planting
Tampa
something
wasn't on it.
today. What you plant?
Oh, I planted. Look, I looked at that video with David getting all that garlic, and I felt some kind of way. I said, I'm gonna get me some garlic grow. So I had rooted some in the house, and I planted them. I know this is not the ideal time, but I'm gonna leave them in the ground. And I pulled one up that had been in the ground since February, and I rooted it, and it was okay. But I have me some garlic. I put me some garlic, scattered it all around. So I have me
Okay,
some.
I have a question for the garlic growers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when I put my garlic in the ground, which was like the at the end of fall,
Yeah,
and
that's
so all the green parts. I did the video. I was so proud. All the green parts had popped up. But then after our winter, below zero, then all the green part had just died
right.
because it had been frozen and thawed
Right.
back out. So could that garlic be still growing underground, or once that green is gone, it's a wrap?
Well, I did that last season, and I dug, and it was no garlic anywhere.
There was nothing.
I didn't
Okay.
have anything. But when I didn't have anything, I said I'm gonna grow me some garlic. So I did root it, and I did root it in this ain't cold. I did root it, and then after it had so much root on it, I just in February it got the ground got soft enough where I could put it in there. So I just dug it and just stuck it down there and covered it all up like it had been in there in the winter. It got cold a little bit, and so it didn't do too bad. But it was in there about 4 months.
But
But
y'all, y'all,
I think it could have did a little bit more. So I left the rest of them that I planted with that one. I left them in the ground. But I did just pull one up, but I put some more in the ground today.
what y'all do? Long day or short day onions? I mean,
It's
Lord,
no long day or short day garlic.
I I
I
know.
don't,
I
you
was
know
just
what?
thinking. I was thinking onion.
Alan,
I was
wait a
thinking
minute.
onion.
You supposed to be in the bed, baby. Go, go.
I
Hey,
ain't
You
going to
see
bed.
that? My Renaissance.
Huh?
You see
shh.
the comment?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, I.
Okay.
I mean, I figured it was
I'm
gone
not sure
because
what
that's
kind.
where the watermelon is now. So I was just hoping that I don't have some garlic flavored watermelons popping up because
Hey, it'll be your kind. That'll be something you can put your name on.
hey,
Come
I
at
bet
me,
you
me.
it'll be some nutrition up in that puppy too.
Come on. Come at me.
I'm not sure what kind of garlic I had, but it was a pretty nice piece I pulled up. But I think it didn't have the defined little bumpy shapes all the way around it. So that's why I'm gonna leave the rest of them in there maybe a month or two longer. Uh, I didn't tell you to turn that light off. Turn that light back on.
Long day or short day garlic. What the? Okay, guys. So
I was thinking onion bubble.
is cursive writing important today?
Yes,
Yes.
when they tell you to sign, you're supposed to write in cursive. When you write
Yeah, that's
print.
what I was getting ready to say. A
So then why
signature
do
is
the
A
I'm gonna
signature
say,
is
so
cursive,
why
right?
do the doctor? So why do the doctor do this? And they said that's your signature.
Because he don't know how to write no spell.
Boom.
Holmes said, Rachel said it is for me, and David said yes, always important. But they took it out. When did they take cursor writing out of the schools?
That was after me.
So 60 some years ago.
My grandson did cursive. Remember I told you his cursive looked like he took up Chinese?
I
I
think it
said
was sometime. It was
after.
sometimes in the 2000s.
Right. I
Cause
said
Yeah.
after. I
my
didn't say when I
oldest
went to
learned
school.
it, but then my second one. Let's see. So yeah, like 2010, 2012. That's when they took it out.
David said what you was about to say, my renaissance. What is that noise?
That's a CC house.
My renaissance.
Yeah.
David said what you were about to say.
I thought I did say it.
Oh, doctors write in shorthand. They write in scribble. They just draw a line. In the 2000s, my younger two never learned in school. At least 25 years here, close to 30. Tampa had cursive, so what she means 60 years ago. I was messing with Jigs, David.
My
He said
grandson
it
did
was
cursive and he was in there in 2020. He was doing cursive.
my cursive handwriting is fine. I should have took up calligraphy. What is it? Calligraphy?
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy. I should have took it up. Mute your mic for 15 minutes.
Who?
CC.
Oh, I
Yep.
think she did. Yeah, she did.
Long time quiet.
I'm writing, listening to y'all.
Sorry, y'all. I don't ever
Okay.
have all this noise because I'll never be at my daughter's with my 2-year-old grandbaby. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be wore out on that plane trip. I'm just gonna,
That's because you're
You know
going to
you're gonna
sleep
do
good.
that anyway.
yeah.
I don't want to see nothing coming. I won't see nothing going. Just give me my seat.
Right.
Just wake me up when we land.
Yeah, Happy Mac, they do need to be bringing it back. Tampa be making up words. Snap a doodle. I sure do.
Hey,
Just like I
you
tell
know what,
people,
y'all? Dog, I gotta put them blueberries up.
I tell people, you keep messing around, you're going to have to go see the gonorrhea colleges.
Dog.
Because you're going to have gonorrhea and you're going to have to go see the gynecologist. So I just put them together.
Lord.
I had
I'm
to
glad I
go.
never went to your school.
I'm glad you didn't either. I told you I got a good enough diploma, a GED.
I'm glad
I
I
had
ain't
to
go.
go
I'm
nine by
glad I ain't go
nine.
to the same place you went to get it.
I'm glad you didn't either.
If I was there, you would have passed the class with all A's.
I passed all my classes for to get my GED.
You would have
And it
passed with all A's.
wasn't easy, boo boo.
You would have
It
passed
was
with all
you only
A's.
have one test to take. You don't get an A or B. You get the numbers.
Well, you would have got 110.
I got 110.
No, you didn't. You just
Mimi
saying.
baby is a
You just saying that
handful
because
of
I
material.
said it.
Don't hate boo boo, because I got a good enough diploma. Don't hate.
You know what? I'm
Shorthand
gonna
is
leave y'all
something else they
alone.
took out of school.
I'm gonna put y'all on the big screen.
What is the shorthand? What shorthand is what the little doctor scribble in? I didn't never
Yeah.
learn shorthand in school.
If you wasn't gonna be a secretary or what is name the lady in the courtroom that does the what's the name
Um,
stenographer. 9 times out of 10 you won't learn shorthand.
Don't hurt the Harvard said shorthand was offered.
I took
Short
typing.
I learned short order.
Oh Lord.
back. Back. So when
Indiana and
do they
Texas.
still offer typing in school?
Yeah, they offered shorthand or typing, all kind of little things like that. I just took typing.
I ain't never seen nobody talk about they taking typing in school now.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be the same thing as the laptop? You got to learn the keys
The
and
key.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's typewriting. They had an actual typewriter that you learned typing on back in the day when we were in school.
I
Well,
Like
you
know,
that
but
learn
they
it
big
on
don't
the
use
computer.
typewriters no more.
like that big old fashioned typewriter I got in the shed over there.
Yeah. You learn it on the computer now because they have a tutorial for my little man to practice.
Okay.
They said that's going to do him better with typing rather than being verbal a little bit.
David said not regular school. They don't offer no typing.
Well,
Here in Texas, they don't offer
he in
nothing.
Texas.
David been out of school just as long as J3.
They ancient.
They graduated together.
My
Ancient.
Renaissance grandma, you laughing too hard. You laughing too hard.
no, I'm not. I was thinking about something.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Homesteader Rachel said they need to teach kids about finances, how to budget, the value of a dollar. Hell, I need to
They don't want
learn
to do
that.
that.
Is anybody
They don't want
offering
to do
that
that.
class?
Yeah.
I need to learn that.
You know what they did take out? Teaching them how to write checks
Yeah.
Yep, but we did that.
and how to mail a letter, where to put the stamp at, and all that. I
Yeah.
don't think they teach that anymore.
Nope.
They don't.
That
Tampa,
don't even
I
my
went.
sound right,
Renaissance
humble
grandma,
doodle.
I went
CC,
into a
and
dollar store about
Don't Hurt the
2 years
Harvest.
ago.
Everybody in the chat, I'll check y'all later. I'm putting y'all on the big screen
All right, all right,
so y'all know what that means.
all
That
right.
means your eyes about to look through your lids.
He'll be back at JGD with another shirt on.
Oh, he didn't come visit today. He ain't here.
Whatever.
He ain't here. Y'all be
Good
blessed. I'll
night.
see y'all later.
All
You
right.
too.
Night-night.
Now, Pam, about 2 years ago, I went into
Who
a
is that?
dollar store. I
Who
mean,
is Pam? Who
Tampa,
is Pam? He ain't here.
Tampa
Alice is
Home
talking.
Goods
Alice
and
is
more.
talking to Pam.
I went into I
Oh,
went
okay.
into a dollar store about 2 years ago, and I forgot my card. And so they had some things in there. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get this stuff while it's on sale." So I filled my card up. I went through the line. I didn't have my card, so I pulled my checkbook out. And so I was writing a check, and the girl was just looking at me. She was so confused; she didn't know what to do. I handed her the check. She said, "Well, I said, well, right there, it says you could take a check." I had to point it to her on the door. She said, "I really don't know what to do." I said, "Well, you take my driver's license if you got." I'm trying to help her with the check. I said, "Is your manager here?" She said, "Let me call my manager." It took them about 20 minutes to figure out how to process my check. I thought it was
Wow.
hilarious.
Well, people still write checks because my ex mother in law, that's all she do is write checks.
Yeah, but
Now, the
they ain't
question
right.
is the Analytic Garden said she just went through a mess with my niece trying to address her graduation invitation. It was hilarious. Do they even still teach you how to write a letter and address
Mm-mm.
the envelope?
Nope.
Wow. What's up, Cropper?
Girl, they fail in these generations. I'm telling you, they expect all of them to be doing fast food
Yeah.
and these low budget jobs. They don't, it's not their intention to put these kids in high quality jobs because they
Wow.
not teaching them jack.
Happy Max said her mama write checks takes forever.
Alan, give me that red bag.
David,
Yes, ma'am.
what's
I
up?
just want I just want to come up and keep the man thing going, represent brothers.
Very good.
Have you ever owned checks, David?
On checks and checks that I couldn't buy. Yeah, I did all that. Yeah. Do y'all know you could write a check and they hold it for
What's wrong?
Adelinda said, how you write Aunt Mary on her invitation that has to be mailed? I guess that's how she's supposed to be addressed to Aunt Mary. My bad, David. What you say?
I was trying to get a joke. I mean, I'm slow. I wrote the shot.
You know how you write a letter to somebody, you supposed to put their first and last name. She put Aunt Mary on hers.
Go in your room and go to sleep in the morning. Oh,
Baby.
yes, I do.
Alice, we can hear
Come here
you.
with Daddy.
Honey, that is nothing. I had a relative that came to stay with us years ago when he was younger, and he was sending letters back home to like 5 family members,
What?
and he
Oh,
had me, huh?
who is who is this sleeping out of a straw?
Give me that.
Somebody got a whole straw game going over there.
Or give me that tab.
And he had 5 envelopes that he was sending back home to California, and he had them in a rubber band. And he handed them to me and asked me, he said, could you put stamps on this and mail them for me? I'm like, sure. So I started flipping through them, and only the top one had an address on it. I said, wait a minute, these other 4 don't have addresses on them. He said, I know, but the one on the top does. So I figured they could take all of them to her house, and then she could pass them out to the rest.
Wow.
I said, are you serious?
The nerve of people.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's that taking education out of the school thing.
Yeah.
What did you guys eat tonight? I'm hungry.
What did I eat?
I didn't eat.
I'm eating a
Jumbo
Lunchable.
shrimp.
What's the shrimp?
I'm eating a Lunchable.
And some
Oh.
linguine and vegetables, mixed
Who eating a
vegetables.
Lunchable? CC?
CC.
It ain't pizza.
You eating that baby food?
Okay,
No,
people.
I'm eating my. Go ahead, Tip.
The people that's in the bushes, if you don't know how to, this is how you address an envelope. You put the person's name that you sending it to right here, along with their address, the zip code, in the city, and then you put your information here, so in case this don't get to them, they can return it back to you. Back to the program.
Oh, so
And you didn't show where to put the stamp.
Oh
But they
yeah,
put it
hold
at the
on.
bottom.
Let me go back. And you're gonna put the stamp right here.
Please, please, please do not put your name in the middle or you will get your mail back.
Exactly. How you tell her to put a name in the bottom right corner and she put it in the very bottom corner of the envelope so small that you can't read it. Wow. Now you're gonna catch it, CC. Did you say a launchable CC? Yes, analytic. I learned that back my grandma because I used to write ladders too. They had to teach us how to address the ladder, where to put the data, and at the bottom, you sign it sincerely yours, or you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, your name. I'm like, they don't teach these kids nothing.
Mm-mm.
Girl, I would like to spend a day in a classroom to see exactly what do they do. It would probably be so
Wow.
foreign to me. I would probably just be outdone. I'm serious.
Yeah, you crazy. But, it's, it's a different day, a way different day. Child. Today is crazy.
I remember one day when my mom went to pick up my daughter from school. It was after school. And she said when she walked in, a student had picked up a chair and threw it across the room. And my mama said she was like, and she looked at the teacher. Teacher said, and their parents paid for this because it was a private school.
Wow.
Mm, mm.
Really? So she
Wow.
didn't care, you know? But that's how these kids get hurt in school, and you got to get that call that your child had been bashed in or whatever, and then you sitting up here with this nonchalant attitude. If these the way these kids act, they should not be allowed to even sit in after school programs.
That's right.
Come, your child needs to leave at 3:15 when that bell ring. They not even allowed to stay to do anything extra. But for you to say that their parents pay for this,
Mm.
unacceptable.
My child ain't bad.
Queen said they took field trips to the post office.
Wow, that's good.
That's
I don't
cool.
even think these kids today know what a post office is. They
No.
only know Amazon, FedEx, UPS.
Well,
Girl,
Man,
if we just sit up and think about memory lane and the changes, oh
Mm-hmm.
my God.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
yeah.
remember when gas was 38 cents. When I was a little boy, I was about 12 years old, 11, 12, because I was going
And
around mowing yards. That was a hobby of us. I was back then mowing other people's yards for $10, and that was just $10 up front and back. You understand? 15 maybe. A whole backyard, y'all. And gas was 38 cents. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said when I was 11, 12. Who's counting?
stamps just went up again.
Well,
Yeah. I don't even understand why gas go up so much. I don't understand that.
mm,
comprehension was compact pressed into 20 characters or less, and we have never recovered.
mm.
That's true. That is true. Uh, I'm like you, my Renaissance. I would like to sit in the classroom to see what they teaching too.
Yeah.
Give,
Because I'm gonna
give me
tell
a
you,
highlighter.
I
But
must have something.
that probably wouldn't be wise though, because it's been a long time since I used those words. And I'd
Yeah,
probably be sitting up there like, what because I'd probably be like outdone. I'd be like, what? No
yeah.
wonder these kids is out here on the streets doing all kind of craziness.
Right,
I
right.
wouldn't want you to get jiggy to that kind of nonsense, Miss Renaissance. Your skin is so beautiful, baby. I would
It
not
is.
ever want to go to that school. You go into that school system, child, you'll come out there. Oh my God, looking like a paragraph by the forehead. Don't let them youngsters there drive you. Who is this eating
Hey,
all the
John,
candy?
welcome in.
Somebody is busting open that candy package. Whoa. Or is that a Lunchable, CC?
See. Hey, Miss Jones, Truth, welcome in, welcome in. We're talking
Oh,
about
Hey,
what subjects, what subjects did they take out of school that you think they need to put back into school?
and I said gym because a bunch of us are overweight, can't stretch, don't want to stretch, can't get nothing right because we're out of shape. Don't want to do nothing 'cause we ain't used to exercise.
I know I'm allergic to it.
I know it. I know it.
I am allergic to exercise.
And
What,
you'll feel
Cece,
so
what you
much
eating that
better.
belongs to that grandbaby now?
A bologna sandwich.
CC feeding the baby baloney.
No,
They
Cece
ration
over there
that.
eating up that grandbaby food.
Yeah, she eating most
She
of it.
said
You know how to eat.
feeding, cooking, and sewing. Okay, we went over there. Actual reading comprehensive. And the
So
smaller kids, remember they used to have the
here's some tissue.
bookmobile? I'm sure bookmobiles been gone out the window, haven't they?
What is that? What
oh
is
no,
that?
we still have the bookmobile, and it comes to apartments too.
What is
Oh, really?
that?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
said, what's that, David?
the
What is that? What is a
bookmobile,
book? Huh?
a traveling library on wheels.
Oh, I never. I ain't never seen that in Texas. Y'all fancy up
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I ain't never seen that neither, but I seen the ice cream truck come on wheels.
Oh
Stop it.
Lord,
Or on
that Tampa.
bicycle.
Mercy.
And I remember the ice cream popsicle was 25 cents. It's $5 now for a
Lord,
pop.
look, boy, you
For
could ruin
real.
a conversation. Hey, Tampa,
What?
and them Alexander grapes was 15 cents a box.
I know, man. They say them folks in them doggone.
Come on, man, 15 cents
You
a
get a
box.
bum pop. What's the name
Man,
of that ice? That's David. You remember that ice cream, that popsicle that had the red, white, and blue?
Bomb
What
pop.
was
oh
it
yeah, it's a
called?
bomb.
Bump
That's a
pop.
bomb ship.
Man,
That's a
that
bomb
thing
ship.
$4.50 now on the ice cream
Really?
truck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, that thing used to be 75 cents when we were little. Come on, y'all. Y'all remember
Man,
the chalk candy, the little
yeah.
cigarette chalk, all that stuff, man. Oh man. I remember we used to get a pickle at the field on field day. Remember that? A pickle on field day
25 cents.
Mm-hmm.
after you race all your races. You
Well, I
go,
ain't
you,
happy, man.
mama, you got 25 cents. Your mama was saying she give you 25 cents, but you hope you hold on to it the whole day.
That's true, man. I remember them days, Mackenzie, when we were standing in our house last year and the little popsicle truck thing came around the corner. I spent
What's it?
$9 on 2 popsicles.
Wow.
You should you should took your butt back to that truck one day, got your money, and went right to the store and got the whole
No,
box.
because Mackenzie looked at so sad. She said, Grandmama, can I please have one? I was like,
Well,
okay,
see,
Mackenzie, go.
you know what? You know what, Tampa? We look real sad when Mama said we couldn't have a McDonald's hamburger. I'm gonna make you one. You
There
feel
you
me?
go. There
Damn
you
your look on your face. I'm gonna make you a hamburger. And if you don't want to eat it, oh well. I'm not going to McDonald's.
Yeah, but I went
Yeah,
on here and that was the first and the last time I bought anything from that popsicle truck.
it should have been.
I'm like, dude, we could got this for 25 cents back in the day. What's changed?
The push-ups. Y'all remember the push-ups?
They
Them
were
orange
even
push-ups.
$3 or $4 on that truck.
I know it. The box used to be $2.50.
I'm like, they done lost that. Even the strawberry shortcakes was high on that truck.
Come on, man.
I
Come
said,
on,
man, I'm in
man.
the wrong business. I need to go get me a popsicle truck.
It
Was
worked.
that
It
ice
worked.
cream truck that they busted last week that had drugs and guns on it?
What?
Oh, that wouldn't be uncommon. I mean,
I don't know.
I would,
Let me see if
I
I
would
got
trust.
it.
I'm sorry.
Good night,
Goodness,
Rachel.
Good night,
Good
Rachel.
night,
Have a
good
Jose
night,
good
Sister
Rachel.
Rachel.
Annalena Garden said she still love push-ups. Me too.
Mhm.
Push-ups. I like push-ups, the strawberry shortcakes, and the ice cream sandwiches. Whew,
Yeah, what's your favorite?
baby.
Oh, that's your. You know what my favorite ice cream is? I dismantle this bad boy too. I like those Costco ice cream, the chocolate balls with the nuts on the outside, the almonds on the outside, and the vanilla ice cream. Oh Lord, Lord, have mercy. Them Kirkland ice cream balls from Costco. Oh, Lord,
Yeah, I
have
know what you're
mercy.
talking about.
There was a
Lord.
Jamaican food truck. A Jamaican food truck was
Wow.
I saw
busted for
that last
having
week.
guns and cocaine.
Wow.
I saw that.
Wow.
I did. I did see it last week.
I
Wow.
didn't see that.
Because it was some YouTubers up that's from Jamaica talking about that. I did see that last week.
Joan Chu said, I saw a grown man pronounce journey like it was a French word. Sad. Wow.
What's up, girl?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm writing Mackenzie stuff for her writing book.
It's okay.
I
We're
got
part of your
her.
class.
Yeah, I got her practicing her handwriting. So she got to practice her handwriting every day.
Well, I'm gonna get off here because I need to go ahead and get to bed.
Yeah, get you some sleep, boo.
Have a good rest,
Get you some
Have a
sleep.
Cece.
safe trip and enjoy yourself.
Thank
Have a
Cece.
safe
you.
trip and enjoy yourself. CC's check the garden.
All right. See y'all later.
Okay.
Good night.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
Cece.
Miss Alice, I would like to
Yes.
thank you. I would like to take this time right now to thank you for that bottle of wine that I am going to get. I am so thankful,
Excited. Look,
excited, ecstatic. I can't even find any more words, child. I can't wait.
look, I'm gonna tell you, I got the bubble wrap my Renaissance grandma showed me. You showed me, and I went on Amazon and they came today. So I have the boxes, I have the bubble wrap, and it even has a pump to pump the bubble wrap up around it real tight. So Tampa, Holmes Creek, and more is gonna come by Sunday and
I
pick
don't know
those
who that
things
is.
and
Good
pick them.
night, Happy Mac.
That's
And
okay. I'll say
I
it.
told
Apples
her
Creek
she could
Home.
bring them back
Good
to
night,
me.
Happy Mac.
And
Yes,
she
ma'am.
said, no, I'll pick them up and ship them off. So I just want you to know the train is still rolling. It's just rolling slow, but
That's
it's coming.
okay. That's
I'm
okay.
excited about her cursing journey. Me too.
But I do
Here,
have my
Mackenzie,
note from my Renaissance
get your
grant.
pencil and go on and do this.
all this man wonder.
It smells so
Why
good.
you? Because you didn't do it earlier.
Which one do you have, Miss Alice?
Yes,
Which one do you have?
I have the
You do it
lavender
in the morning.
and chamomile.
Oh,
Hmm.
You have
I
oh.
mean,
what?
I mean lavender and vanilla.
I
Excuse me.
was getting ready to say.
And I have, let me see, the adult eczema bar. And I have the white tea bar soap. And I
God,
have the seasoning, barbecue seasoning. And I have the no salt seasoning.
pause now.
And I
Barbecue.
have the
Can you
cream
put
for
that
my
barbecue
face.
seasoning? Can you put that barbecue seasoning on the screen and that soap for your face? Because I might need to see what that look like. You
I
might
got
be
I got it all. Look, I done spent up me some stuff. I'm ready to put it in
you
my
might
cute little area.
you
I'm gonna
might be
use it
too up on.
tonight.
Yes, ma'am. You might be too up on, and I'm gonna be upset. So show me that lotion for your face and show me that barbecue seasoning. I might get a little upset with it.
That's all right. I'm gonna keep that barbecue. We're gonna use it. That barbecue seasoning. I would have put a little bit on my king shrimp, but they were already barbecued. But I'll get them on the next go round.
Yeah, let me go to the store this weekend. I'm gonna get me some more meat, and I'm gonna. Let me not say that. Miss Renaissance don't eat no meat, and I was gonna slap that seasoning on there real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I might do that. Make a little into your little old deal, Tampa. Why you ain't listening to me?
Excuse you.
Okay, so you paying
I
attention.
heard you. I heard you. I did.
Man,
I'm in thought.
I'm gonna,
No,
I'm gonna, I'm gonna do like the original rules were, and I'm gonna use Miss Renaissance seasoning.
Okay, I
I'm
hope
gonna make
that was
my
firecracker.
girl cry. Yes.
well.
I'm gonna-
So everybody got plans for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm Ubering.
All right.
I'm gonna
I'm
rest.
trying to get this $125, honey. I got to come up with $1,200, and I'm trying to come up with it, and it's taking forever to come up with it, and I need it. I'm just like, oh,
It's coming.
but
Keep fighting.
yeah, I got to
It,
get it like yesterday. So,
it's coming. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think
but
I got kids to sleep.
Okay, and
I
I would
get,
like to say I do appreciate everybody that has placed an order with Lady B Collections. But every once in a while, I just like to remind people in the comments section of Etsy, you have to put that you are a YouTube family member so I can know it's you because I don't know you all's government name. And
Oh,
that's how you get your free bar soap.
oh,
But
okay.
just so happened, I put your name together.
Okay,
But
thank you.
just to remember that because so you can get your free bar of soap.
Okay.
I knew you
But
were
some people lately been coming with both their names on there, and I really appreciate that because other than that, I wouldn't even know. But just a reminder, whenever you
Okay.
all order something, make sure you just let me know that you are part of our YouTube family.
All right. All right.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
David, you see
Nah,
that?
yeah, nah, Jay, I came up in honor of you, my brother.
yeah.
I came up in
Well,
honor of
guys,
Mhm.
I need for you all to sum up tonight's topic.
Well, I'm a son.
Okay, I say, if at all possible, teach your children at home.
Exactly.
Bottom
I
line,
second that, I second that motion.
teach
Raise your
them
own,
at home.
raise your,
Exactly. Because if you want them to learn something specific, it needs to come from you.
Yeah.
You can do everything that's been taken out of the school. Every activity, every lesson, you can do every one of those things with your children so they don't have to miss a beat.
Put
Right.
that down.
And they safer. You don't have to worry about the school boom, boom, booms going on over there. You know, when you hear
Right.
something
Right.
that's happening at school, you don't have to worry about it. You just go to praying for everybody else's kid.
That's right.
Mm.
So
That's right.
that's it. What
second.
is the link? Would she want to come up? Is that what she's saying?
I just dropped it, Queen.
I will say this when it comes to subjects in school and everything like that. When it comes to sexual education, if you do not want the school to educate your children, um, here you have to let them know you don't want your child to participate in that part, that you're going to take care of that. So that might be something you might need to check into in your school district if that's something you might want to opt out of and give them that training at home.
If you're gonna train them at home, don't be like
If
my mama wouldn't let me join the class.
okay, if you're going to train them at home, yeah, because they should have some knowledge and education in that. That's important.
Because if not, they don't teach.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
true,
true.
Queen. I dropped the link. If you want to click on it, I dropped it down in the chat.
But
The
that's the thing.
analytic garden said we did not expect the school to teach them the real lessons. We taught those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that I mean
Either
that is true.
you're gonna learn from your parents or you're gonna learn from your peers. And most of us learn a lot of stuff from our peers. Just truth be told.
And they don't know what they're talking about. Some of them, they
Oh,
just
she
Oh,
said
for
drop the link
Essie.
to Etsy. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
for Essie. Okay.
No, that's right.
all
Which
right.
who are you on mine or you on?
She's
Okay,
on
you on.
mine.
Oh, okay. Uh,
I had to buy Mackenzie some shoes today.
why?
Cause her shoes that she got is small.
They was too
Mm-hmm.
little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The ones that she had on was a 6. The ones that I bought today was a 8.5.
Say, man.
Woo!
She didn't
Okay.
say
Baby
nothing.
feet was hurting.
I
She didn't
hope she
say
was
nothing.
wearing some sandals.
She
With
said something yesterday, so I ended up getting her some shoes today.
all right, all right.
Good
I
for
said,
you,
"Girl,
McKenna.
your foot done jumped up a size, 2 sizes and a half, and she just 10."
Mm-hmm. Big girl shoe.
But let me see them. These what I bought her.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Some nice walking
Yep.
shoes.
I bet her feet feel much better.
I bet they do
Mhm.
too.
Yep. I don't know if y'all could see the name.
Mm-hmm.
Tread
Very
safe.
safe.
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't you
I
supposed to
never
buy her
heard of
some Jordans?
Baby, them shoes came from Walmart. Don't play no games.
that.
Stop playing no games. As long as she got something decent on her feet and she comfortable and they okay, no ma'am. No ma'am.
Okay.
I'm, I'm glad she did that. I wouldn't advise nobody to do that. I got some in Jordan
Yeah, I
tennis
don't do
shoes.
no name brand stuff. No ma'am.
I wouldn't advise nobody to do that.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
oh no. At least she's still have small feet, and my daughter was a 10 at 10 years. Oh, TLC, I believe she's gonna get up to a 10 because her mom wears a 10 too.
She
Wow.
gonna be. She probably gonna be big now.
Hey,
Can you all see that on there? My
hey, Miss
Etsy.
Jones.
Hey,
Hey,
There's the
Clubhouse.
Miss
John.
link right
Jones.
there,
Oh,
Queen.
okay. There it is, Queen. How you doing today?
Doing great. How are you all doing today?
Pretty
We're
Doing
good.
doing
good.
fine.
Doing
I'm
good.
prepping. I'm prepping. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Well, happy
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh, let's get something for you. Let's get something for you.
What is
Can,
she talking
can we
about?
ask how young you are, or are you still very private about that?
No, no, honey. I'm just blessed to be here. I'll be 69.
Awesome.
Oh, praise.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Man, I was born in '69, so
Hey,
man, you that's why I like
kindergarten, welcome in.
I'm born in '69. That's why I like you, baby.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is.
That is awesome.
I have my sister says you're not supposed to celebrate unless it ends with a 5 or a 0. And my thing is, I celebrate every year I'm here.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, it's my
There you go. All right. Is that you celebrating? Or are we supposed to do a celebratory dance?
that's your TV one that has to do.
Anyone takes offense in your celebration.
That there ought to be a time.
You welcome, Queen.
Just how much he love you. But you so perfectly that you have a whole body on the day it will be. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to
Happy
John.
birthday,
birthday.
happy birthday
Happy
Happy
to
birthday.
you.
birthday, John.
Happy
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 birthday
birthday,
to
birthday.
happy
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Thank you so much for that.
You welcome. We're
I
gonna let
appreciate
it sing it one more time and then we're gonna shut it off.
it.
Just because you cannot see that this is he.
Now everybody got to sing the chorus this time.
They sang the first time.
Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday.
ya. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
ya.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Thank
All
you
Happy
so much
right.
for
birthday.
that.
Yay,
Happy
yay, yay,
birthday.
yay, yay.
Excuse me, one second. One second. Miss Renaissance, I didn't hear you bringing up that soprano, baby.
Ah.
Miss Jones, you got something to add to the topic for tonight? We got 4 minutes.
You have what? Because what they should teach in school that
Yes.
they're not that they took out of the school, man,
Yes.
so much because the most of the things they took out of the school are the things that helped us to be well rounded, where it taught us critical thinking, like even cooking. You had to think.
Right.
Sewing, we had to think. It was creative. It taught you how to be creative. Anything that teaches you how to be creative is gone from the schools. You don't even find music in schools or choir in schools and the
Right.
important things. And everybody, if they think they're learning something, they think they're learning it off social media. And there's
Right.
so much and more important to miss because those things in school also taught us how to work together as groups, how to help each other. So yeah, it's a lot.
Mhm.
It's different now. It's different. All it is paperwork and discipline issues, pretty much. That's what the schools are. I have a niece who's a teacher, and she comes home some days, she's like, why? Why? You know?
It's like, it's like they heard them in a certain direction, this paperwork following the disciplinary problems. Come on, man. They should be outside learning trades and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to make sure. See, a lot of things that's there now should be taught at home A lot of problems in schools now are problems that should have been taught at home. It's not the school's job to raise your child. It's the school's job to teach a child. So that's just me. That's just Jones' truth right there.
But that's true though.
It's true.
The school is not a babysitter.
No. No.
Yeah.
Neither. No. Because if you're not doing your job, it sounds like you're spending too much time doing something that you might need to just reassess your priorities. Yep. And that's it.
So if you had to pick out of all the subjects that they took out of school and you had to pick one, what would it be for them to put back into school?
Prayer. Much prayer. They need to be praying every day.
Every day. Every day.
They need to start the day with our Father who art in heaven. Something they need to pray. You know,
Absolutely.
woo, that's the only thing I can say. You get that. You know, they took out the prayer. They took out the pledge of allegiance. Some of that stuff need to come back. Come back.
I like worship.
Oh yeah. Participation. Ooh, I'm sorry. I despise participation trophies. I'm sorry. I hate those things.
For losing did so much damage without ceasing. So you giving people trophies for losing?
Oh no, we're just
and that's
showed up.
So basically, you giving me a trophy for not even trying.
No child left behind.
Wow.
And you know what? No child left behind has left a lot of children behind.
Exactly.
No child left behind has left a lot of children behind. You know, so I know children that has been thrown in special ed, and it wasn't a special ed problem. It was because I worked 12 years in the school system. It wasn't a special ed problem. It was a discipline problem. But then the teachers didn't want to be bothered with it, so let's dump them in special ed. Something got to be wrong with this child because he's just so bad and he don't listen. He's special. No, he ain't special.
He need an end whooping. He need his snapper-doodle whoop.
Old fashioned, take him to the woodshed, whooping. Take him out there.
Exactly. The what it say, spare the wire, spoil the child.
I know
hey,
they say,
the off-grid trucker.
Hey.
How you doing? I know they say, oh, that's just child abuse. No, see, here's the thing. That child has a particular part of their body that can take a lot of abuse. That's the part that you hit because you focus on that end, the lesson goes straight to the head, and that's their butt. If I whoop my children, they got it on their butts. Pure T butt. And guess what? That means every time they sat down, they thought about what they did because the lesson reminded them. That stinging butt reminded them. No, I didn't punch my children in the face. I don't believe in doing all that. But honey, you got a butt. Honey, we about to wear the butt out.
You can't do that nowadays.
You know, I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. What you say to David?
I wish you could have been my mom's teacher.
Why you say that?
My mama hit anywhere she felt.
My mama did too. And with a stitching cord.
If you get that eye, I'm gonna tell you one time, my mama just barely grazed my eye. Just barely grazed. I'm getting a whooping. I'm supposed to be getting that whooping, right? She barely grazed my eye, and I'm already crying because of the whooping. When she barely grazed my eye, I went up an octave high, like she was killing me, right? My mama looked at me and said, "You shouldn't have been here at this moment." I thought about it, and I was like, "She right. I got in trouble, so I got to deal with it." But I wish it could have been her.
And the analytic gardener said right. You see what the analytic gardener says?
Yeah, right. Now you don't know how to handle rejection, failure, hard work, being lost, anxiety, and on and on and on. The off-grid trucker said, me too.
And every one of those, failure, rejection, hard work, had to do with a lot of the things you were taught and how you were disciplined at home to go to school. Let me tell you, my brother, my brother got one of the worst whoopings he had. When my mother used to tell us this, and we would just die laughing, because come to find out, my oldest brother, he got in trouble one time because the teacher said, "What do you want to be with?" Asked Johnny, "What you want to be? A fireman?" It got to my brother. He said, "What do you want to be?" He said, "I don't want to be nothing." And so
That's right.
they were to the house. So my mother got mad. She said, "You're gonna go back to school and do." So what they did was they dropped my brother off at the front door. My brother ran out the back door and beat my mom and them back home because he didn't want to go to school. And that's one of the worst whoopings he got. Guess what? He stopped sneaking out the back door to go home. That's what he do. Go home. Because he said he didn't
Wow.
want to laugh about that today.
Hey man, it is what it is.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
sometimes
Yeah.
I think them kids know though too. They know they don't want to be locked down in no school for that long. You know, I mean, sometimes they know. What your brother doing today? Part of one of the best people in the world.
Yes, he is. My brother loves working in the nurse. He works in a nursing home. He's been there for 20 some odd years. He loves what he does. He loves
to do
helping.
that.
Yeah.
I just left a nursing home the other day to cut my partner's hair. He had a stroke. Now he's in the nursing home, left side messed up, and just standing there watching him,
Yeah.
it's man. You got to be a real caring person to work in a nursing home.
I promise you. I promise you. My mother
And I
ended up
know
in the nursing home, and I didn't want her. We didn't want her, but yeah. I
it's a
didn't mean
hard thing to do.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no, you good. Trust me, good.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom had got sick, and she had one of those trachs in her throat, and every time they tried to remove it, she would go into a panic. So her short-term care ended up being a long-term care because of her bad panic attacks, because they couldn't take the trach out. So she ended up in a nursing home because there was nothing that we could care for at home. We tried, but it was nothing that we could do because of the way she was hooked up. So she ended up in the nursing home. Unfortunately, that's where she died, because we had all agreed that we would never put our parents in the nursing home. But my dad is be 90 this year. He's still at home. He's still at home. So, but yeah, sometimes it can't be helped. But
Right.
if you can, but now we're living in a throwaway world. We throw away people. We throw away people too.
Ooh, say it
You
again.
said a mouthful right there.
We're
I wonder how this
disposable.
world would be. I wonder how this world would be if we all had the same amount of things and we all helped each other who didn't have it to get it. I wonder what kind of world that would be.
Yeah, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why these children are so hung up on in the school systems now. They having these tantrums. It's all about them. They're being brainwashed with social media. It's I, me, my. It's about me. It's about I don't know how to associate with people. I sit and listen to teenagers and things. I listen to how they communicate with each other. Now, at our age, you're not going. Our friends would never constantly berate us. You're so stupid. You're ugly.
Exactly.
This is how
Right.
they communicate with each other. And I'm sitting there absolutely amazed. I said, this is how you communicate with your friend? For us to even approach our friends like that, it would have to be our friend putting themselves in danger, and we care so much, we're trying to pull them out of danger. That's the only way we would even get close to that. But now they're not even teaching basic conversation skills. And that came with reading and language arts and spelling. And that's basic communication. That's lost. That needs to come back. We don't know how to communicate with each other. You either got to yell, scream, have a tantrum.
Wow.
And that is true.
And I think that's why most people just let them be. It's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Well, guys, Rob, I want y'all to introduce y'all channel.
David Corey with the crop. I'm the best watermelon grower on YouTube. And I'm gonna
Look, he said that and dropped out. You see how
He
fast
sure
he
did.
He's so lying. My Miss Alice, your turn.
Don't Hurt the Harvest. I'm in central Indiana and I love gardening and taking care of my family and loving on people and showing them some joy when I can. And I did get some lovely soap from my Renaissance grandma, and I'm going to try it out tonight. So it smells really good. It really does. So y'all have a joyful night. And I'm gonna do like David and I'm gonna drop on out too. God bless you and happy birthday, Jones Truth.
Thank
See
you so
you,
much again. I
Tampa
appreciate
Creek
y'all.
and chat. Y'all have a good rest. Bye.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Miss Jones, you can tell us about your channel.
I consider myself, it's kind of a no channel because I spend more time popping up on folks' lives than I do recording myself. Because I forget when I go out in the garden, I forget the camera and everything. But I love gardening. I love talking with people. I mean, I do a lot of things: knit, crochet, sew, edit videos, all this other stuff. I do a lot of stuff, but my number one thing is just communicating with people and loving people, and I love doing that. And so that's what we're doing. And thank you so much. I love you all. Renaissance Grandma, I would love to buy some soap on you, but there's only one problem. I am allergic to colognes, perfumes, and smells. Isn't that sad? That's the saddest thing. And I love them, but if I get close to them, it causes an allergic reaction, unfortunately. But
That's fine.
I may try and get you something and get something from you and just give it as a gift.
Oh,
But I'll
yeah.
check it out your channel. All right, then. You take care. Y'all love
All
y'all.
right.
Love you, Tampa.
Bye
Love you
bye.
too. And happy
Bye.
birthday.
And
Bye.
thank you very
Enjoy
much.
your day tomorrow.
I plan to. I plan to. I might actually get me a glass of wine. I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, honey. My Renaissance link is
My
at the top.
Renaissance grandma.
My
Okay.
Renaissance grandmother's link is at the top for her shop if anybody's interested in going over there checking her out. All righty.
Okay. I have a garden. I do a little painting. I do a little cooking. I do a little grocery hauls. I do a little store walkthroughs. And I do a lot of herbs. Come see me sometimes. I will be going live tomorrow night. You can come see me then. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Well, I am Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. My better half is over there. Say hey, Mackenzie. I guess she into her phone, guys. So
Oh,
I appreciate you all coming over. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video out. We will see y'all in the YouTube streets on Monday night. Bye.
bye. Thank you for coming.